Hello my friends, welcome back here to the Pistacchio graphic channel. For today I have this project that I designed here on the Fusion 360. This is a totally printable project. I made that using some components in the library of the MacMaster. And this project will be two videos that in the first I will explain how to create all these parts that we need, and in the next video I will make all the assembly using the join command to construct this project. I made all these drawings to help you to design. Try to do by yourself in the first time using these drawings that you can download in the first link of the description. This is the best way to learn how to design. Try to do by yourself and can learn new techniques. Let's start this project with a new design here. Here we start to create the first part, that is the support. Create our first sketch here. Okay. Start the first lines. Constrain this point to the center point. $18mm thickness here. This is 208mm with 188mm. Now we have our first profile. The wide is 6mm. Use the extrude tool, select the profile, change to symmetric. The distance is the whole length. Change to 60mm. Select this face. Start creating a rectangle by the center, but first we can change to the line type to construction, the rectangle by the center. Here, let's see the measurements here. This distance is 10mm. It's 10mm. This distance from the border is 50mm. The other distance from the border is 12.5mm. Here 12.5, and the other distance is 87.5mm. Now I learned a technique to create these points, to do the holes here in the project, that a subscriber here on the channel, he said that I can use this, that is easier to create some points here on the sketch, better than create some points like that and start to constrain on the horizontal and the vertical, something like that. He says that I use a constraint rectangle by the center will be better than this old technique. And the LED I'm using right now. Thank you so much for this comment. Finish the sketch. Now I can use the hole tool, click on these points, return here to the project. This hole M8 with 1.25mm. This point is taped. The distance is all. The isometric profile we can change to 8mm. Designation 1.5mm. Okay. We will repeat that process here. Create another rectangle. Line type construction by the center, here and here. that is 10 millimeters with 50 millimeters. This distance is 12.5 millimeters. This distance 8.5 millimeters. Create the 4 points here. Hold command, click, is the same designation, the distance is all, M8, that's the same. Okay, click OK. Here we can return and make some chamfers to finalize this part with M, that is a 5 millimeters chamfer. Here we can select all these corners, here, here, and here, with 5 millimeters. The support is finalized. Now we can return to the main project and create another component that is the base. Here, hide the support, create our base here. The same process, click here on this. It is 100 millimeters by 60 millimeters. 60 millimeters by 100 millimeters. Finish the sketch. A 20 millimeters thickness. E for X2, 20 millimeters. And we can start creating these side lines that we can create these sides here with another rectangle here, aligned by the center. Create a construction line. You can create here a collinear and a distance of 50 millimeters by 20 millimeters. You can make that a mirror and create that. And this extrude needs to be 40 millimeters high. Return here to the product. We can create a hole here on this face. That is a circle of 15 millimeters. Here and align by the center. You can change that to a construction. Just click X, finish the sketch, and remove all the material from this side. Change to product. Okay. Now we can start to create some holes here for the screws. We can use the same technique. Create a rectangle using the line type as construction by the center. Here, this bottom side is 30 and that is 40 millimeters. Create points on these corners. Here. Finish the sketch. Select the whole tool. Select all these four. Select that with offset. In this case, we need to thread offset here because the thread is 16 millimeters depth and the hole is 30 millimeters. Now I can change to 30 millimeters. The thread is 16 millimeters. The size is M8 by 1.35 and click OK. Now I can start to apply some chamfers here to the project. Here on the borders, 5 millimeters, another chamfer here and here with 2 millimeters, and another chamfer here as 0.5 millimeters. The last tool that we use here is the same technique. Construction line, rectangle by the center. Here, this is 4 millimeters, and this is 75 millimeters. Here, create all the points. Select the whole command here, select all the points. But in this case, is a counter bore hole. The type is simple and flat. The distance, it's all, but we need 15 millimeters and a depth of 8, the diameter of 9 millimeters. That's okay. And the basic is concluded. Hide this component, return to the main project, create another component that will be the mounted. Start and create the first sketch that will be 50 by 20 millimeters. 50 by 20 millimeters. Select the extrude tool. The height is 20 millimeters. Select the sketch. 20 millimeters. We need to create a circle here with 15 millimeters. Select the midpoint constraint. Click here on the bottom line and in the center point of the circle that will fix it here on the center, and we can change with the letter X construction. E for extrude, select this circle and remove the material to the other side here. It's okay. Now we can create our holes here. Just create 2 points. Make that a distance of 20 millimeters. And click here, divide by 2. That guarantees that this is in the center. Hole tool, select these 2 points, but in this case it's a simple hole with all and the diameter 9 millimeters. 2 chamfers of 2 millimeters here and another chamfer with 0.5 millimeters. Hide this component, return to the main project, create another component that will be the ring. Here we can create a circle with 15 millimeters and another circle with 22 millimeters. extrude that with 2 millimeters. Can be here. Select all these borders here and here, 0.2 millimeters. Hide this component, return to the main project. The next will be the pulley. Into the project, create another sketch. We can create here a vertical line as construction and a horizontal line that we can change to center line using the midpoint constraint here, and start to create our profile. This is our profile, this and this. Connect these 2 points. That will be 75 millimeters here. That and that is 15 millimeters. And this with that line is 55 millimeters distance. Okay. These points need to be vertically constrained. Okay. This is the half. We can create it as 8 millimeters. These lines need to be 1.5 distance. It's 9.5 millimeters. We have our sketch constrained. We can mirror all these lines here. Hold the Ctrl and click on this vertical line. Select the mirror line that is that vertically. OK. We can change that line to a construction. To select just one profile. Finish the sketch. Revolve and select the axis. Create a new body. Now we have our pulley created. Hide this component, return to the main project, and we will create our belt here. Create a new component that will be the belt. Create the profile here. And we can start creating the same profile. This bottom line can be constrained by the center with the center point. Just click as 3 millimeters. The distance is 9 millimeters. And create a vertical line as a construction to apply a 19.5 millimeters angle, and that angle will be multiplied by 2. This is our profile for the belt. Another sketch on this plane. Create a slot with the center point. Here, here, and here. Return to the drawings here, 55 millimeters. This is the diameter. We can be 37.5 millimeters. This middle point can be constrained by the center point of the project. the distance is 100 millimeters here, 100 millimeters. And now we have our path to create. In the sweep tool, select the profile, change it to path, and here we have our belt created. Hide this component, return to the main project, right button, show all components. Our support needs to be degrounded here. Now we can start to move these components that we create all in the same origin, here and here. And in the next video I will show you how to assemble all these components and finalize this project. Thank you so much, see you in the next video.